Hey everybody, Maverick here from Tattoo, and today I want to be going over how to make your own PDA voice mod for Subnautica. This works for both games, Below Zero and Base, and I haven't seen any tutorials for this on YouTube, and notepad instructions for mods already made are kind of difficult to follow, so I figured it is a really easy process. It only takes like 3 apps, and I might as well just make a video. So, what you want to do is you want to have a player.bank file. If you don't know how to get this, you go to your Subnautica directory. If you're on Steam, you go to Steam, go to the Subnautica, right click, manage, browse local files, Subnautica data, streaming assets, and then it will be right here under player bank. You want to copy it and paste it. And it's smart to make a backup just in case anything goes wrong or you don't like how it turned out. So you can start from scratch. From here, you're gonna want to open up a quick BMS app. I will have the link for everything in the description, minus the player.bank. So, from here, you want to open Quick BMS, run as administrator, and then you want to open up the script.bms file. And then you want to choose the bank file, your player bank. Then from here you want to have an output to put the bank and the FSB. So you go to raw samples and then you press save. After you're done with that, you're going to want to go to your PDA, raw samples, and you want to grab this. You can either cut it or copy it. Doesn't matter. You're not going to need it after you paste it. And then you want to go back to your bank files here. And then you want to paste it. Like so. From here, you're going to want to open in terminal. And then you're going to want to type in FSB _AUD. And then you can just press tab. It'll auto-complete it. 0. Then tab, and it'll auto-complete it. Then from here, it's going to decrypt the bank file and give you all your audio files. And I'll come back when this is done. Once everything is extracted, you should get a message like this indicating that it is done. Now, unlike Below Zero, which is a lot easier to modify, the names are not categorized by the PDA. For example, while in Subnautica Below Zero, all the PDA voice lines are categorized by VO_PDA India temp, I believe, or something like that, along the lines of that. Whereas here, almost any of these can be the PDA. Food low.
Caution, blood nutrient level.
PDA. Go down. Precursor prison. Oops.
Unlike other alien facilities.
So on and so forth. So, thankfully, someone has already categorized them and uploaded them. And I would leave the link to that download in the description below. It says it might be a virus. It's not a virus, I can promise you. After that, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take all these audio files, and the simplest way to do it is to press the bottom one, shift click all of it, and scroll down and control click the files that are not audio. Once you have gotten rid of all of them, you want to press copy, minimize that, go back to your raw samples, and paste. When it is done pasting, all your files will be here, and you're now ready to recreate the audio files. You can use text-to-speech, which will give you the best results, since both PDAs are text-to-speech robots, or you can do it yourself by giving your own voice lines. And that is the route I've taken for Subnautica Below Zero. Also, this is probably already obvious, but you can delete this file too. Once you are done changing all the audio files that you want. What you need to do now is open up your fmod bank folder. Open it up and find your WAV files. If you did it correctly, you should be able to go to PDA Subnautica and raw samples. Before anything, I forgot to add this in, but make a backup folder for your backup bank. It will have a problem differentiating it, and you just make a backup of a bank's file that you cannot use. So, from here, press on raw samples, and press OK. There you go. You got your bank. Or, no, you got, sorry, excuse me. You got your WAV. Same thing for bank. Select, PDA, OK, and press extract. This will take some time, given the amount of files that are in the bank. And when it is done, you can press the rebuild button. Once all your WAV files have been extracted from the bank, you can just press rebuild. And once it is done rebuilding, which you can see it's doing right here, when it is done rebuilding, and since I haven't changed any files, I'm just going to skip this part. What you can do after that, what you're going to want to do, is you want to go back to your PDA Subnautica folder, and you want to go to the player bank file. Then you want to open up your Subnautica directory. Then you're going to want to open up your file directory for Subnautica, Steam data, streaming assets, drag and drop. It's going to say replace file. Press yes, and that should do it. And you will now have a custom Subnautica PDA. If you find this tutorial helpful, please subscribe for more tutorials. And if you have a recommendation for a tutorial I should do in the future, drop a comment down below. With that being said, I've been Maverick, and thanks for watching.